All right, we got it.
There you go.
Hello. Oh, you only saw that. You only saw that on chat.
Hello, Twitch chat. I'm just a nigga with a crowbar, and welcome to our therapy stream.
Therapy. This may not be a therapeutic stream after the things that I have to say, but let me greet myself differently. I am the nigga with a do-rag. This is the nigga with a crowbar, and we thank you so humbly for coming to this amazing chat. Today's topic, first thing, Call of Night Season 2 is ass. And I'm just saying based off of the first episode.
Man.
I'm just saying the first episode was pretty mid. Like it starts off with homie getting dragged into a female gossip session where he's just giving all his information with him and Sharky. Old girl is getting in with one female to go try a dress, look nice. It's not bad, but just not season 1 catchy, you know what I'm saying? And just to be caught knocked out full of liquor, go to the zoo, have somewhat of a therapy talk, or Shawty was saying something about love and being friends in a romantic way. It was just pretty cringe. That's my take.
I wouldn't say the same.
Show me your opinion. Show me your style. What did you learn from that entire anime?
That's the thing. It's kind of hard to talk about just episode 1 because I've seen episode 2 and episode 3.
Okay, so are you saying that it slowly gets better?
I don't exactly know yet, but I will say that season 2 it introduces more conflict to the series.
Oh yeah. So
yeah. It introduces a conflict that makes you look back on the character's past. That's all I'm gonna say without spoiling anything.
Okay, it makes you look at their past. I see it as it's nearly like a rom-com slowly, but where it's the gravy's missing, right? So you can't just have all this goodness and it's just like two virgins doing the most cringiest things like, oh, I don't really show affection. I lack at that. And then one girl just does the little kinky thing, which is bite you. Like that's the only. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be real.
I'll kinda admit the same. However, it's like I see that shit with a lot of particularly romance anime. Now that I'm starting to get into that genre.
Okay.
Like a lot of anime, they start based off of a really good plot line. Like Insomniacs After Dark. I started watching that and I thought it was pretty good. But that was because it was about like, you know, people with fucking insomnia. At night they go out and they fucking have fun. They do shit. Kind of like Call of the Night. It's the exact same plot as Call of the Night, but just not vampires. There's nothing supernatural about it.
I get it. Like, but where I guess anime is like, it took old bangers. Like the old animes with good romance is back. You know, it's held back a few years, and now what you get is a little bit different. I gotta still check out My Dress Up Darling. You did say that one was heat.
That was pretty good. However, it also, I won't say it lost the plot as much as like Insomniacs After Dark. Insomniacs After School. That was one that completely lost the fucking plot, in my opinion.
Wait, what lost the plot?
Insomniacs After Dark. That one I started watching and I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But now they're not focused on having fun after dark. Now they're just trying to do X, Y, and Z for their school after dark. And that was the entirety of the end of the season. And that's where I feel like they left the plot. It's kind of the same with another one that I was watching. I forgot the name of that one. All right,
so since you forgot about it, I'll drop a good gem that you would remember. I remember jumping up, knuckles bawling over this fucking anime. You remember it. Mysterious Girl X. Absolute cinema. You didn't watch it? I thought we watched it together.
No. We did not.
Of all animes, nigga, my eyes are Chinese right now, so understand I'm speaking to you in Mandarin right now, nigga. Please understand it. There is nothing better than the feeling of love, perfectly crafted. They made scissors and cutting the shit based off of that anime. I'm just saying, and no, I'm not trying to say certain things. I'm not trying to raise a few eyebrows, but let's say in Mysterious Girl X, the girl is basically good with some scissors and she just knows how to cut some shit up. And does the main character get cut? I don't know. Does other people get involved and get cut? Who was to say? But it's worth the watch. They even gave her multiple outfits. They even gave her a different skin. You only get that shit with Fortnite. So there's a moment where the couple go to the beach. And whenever they go to the beach, they get this tan, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, man. You gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it, bro. You know? But I think it's good because it's like the woman didn't have friends. She was really like all to herself. And you kind of see it in today's generation. There's that one dude trying to step up and be all cool and gritty, but it's like, you gotta show me. You know, she's just not like a regular easy woman, you know. So he works being her friend, like, of course, confessing his feelings, but it takes piece by piece by piece to create that masterpiece, if you know what I'm saying.
I kind of feel that. That's how I felt with My Dress Up Darling. But they did the classical romance anime thing of will they, won't they?
Huh?
You know, like, whenever a character really loves somebody, but the other person doesn't really know, and the audience is like, oh my god, will they get together? Or won't they get together?
Yeah.
They did that. They did that with it, yeah. That's how My Dress Up Darling ended up becoming, and I don't really agree with that kind of way of writing.
Okay, so you like it?
I will say it's a very cutesy anime. It's a very cutesy anime. The characters are very likable. They have good stories. It's just that game of will they, won't they. I want there to be a conclusion to it, you know?
That's okay, I know what you mean. I'm speaking from experience, right? You want something like Valkyrie Drive. Valkyrie Drive?
No.
Oh, come on. Hey, that was an answer. They had an answer for Valkyrie Drive. Because, look, hear me out, right? Hear me out. If not, what's it called? If not Valkyrie Drive, what about Kill la Kill?
What the fuck you mean Kill la Kill?
Shawty kind of confessed the feelings to, you know.
Yeah, when it was fucking. I'm not gonna say that part.
Well, you can't just say that
Right.
part. That's a whole, you know, eyebrow raise.
Yeah, but that's not a romance. That's just that I can't even say what I'm referencing because then that would still spoil it.
Okay. You know what I'm thinking about? We watched this one. It was a romance one, but it was siblings. Not trying to go Alabama on the topic. Sweet home. But they were brother and sister, and they were working their way up of trying to confess their feelings, and it took the ending. Like they got together at the mall. Do you remember that one?
At the mall.
Yeah, I'm not talking about man, it's a I gotta search up I can't say it, but family, never mind. I'm not gonna search that up. Not even with the safe search. I'm not even gonna show my screen, but it's just there was a brother and sister anime. You know, I've learned it's just think of Uramanga Sensei, right? Uramanga Sensei was good, but not Uramanga Sensei.
That, but I don't remember it.
You didn't watch Uramanga Sensei? Come on, bro.
I did watch it, but I don't remember any of it. I know that his sister had a sister complex. Had a little sister complex.
What do you mean? What's that?
She was obsessed with the little sister trope. Like, oh my god, my brother loves me so much.
Huh?
That's how it went, right? I don't remember it, man. Okay, I'll admit that I don't remember it.
Oh yeah, boy, I can't share my screen with that. Can we find out Uramanga Sensei? How you spell Euro?
Like that? No. ERO. Yeah. Wow.
Okay, no, not that. Oh yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
What are we
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember watching it.
Okay. God damn it.
I don't remember watching it.
Damn it, bro. It's so many anime. It's like we can't talk about it because if we don't have the animes to talk about, it's not gonna make that gumbo and gravy, bro.
Yeah.
But it was worth a shot. It's worth slinging some webs. Well, wait, pause.
It must be a therapy stream, and then we turn it into anime.
Well, what are we gonna talk about with therapy on this one? You know, what's the therapy topic?
No. What's the therapy? I was about to ask that. I don't know.
I wouldn't have a therapy topic. If that's the case, I don't think that.
Spent the last hour talking about a therapy topic.
Well, jazz music shouldn't be. It shouldn't be played if you're gonna have a huge breakdown about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like diving deep into something that's gonna have some layers and layers and layers.
Yeah.
With elevator jazz music. You know what? Fuck it.
It don't matter to me.
I'm all about the experience. I trust your judgment. I think I wouldn't say depression. Depression isn't really it. Therapy. What's something? Do I have to talk about something that's bothering me, or
I mean, you can. That would be an introduction to some kind of therapeutic advice.
Well, that's the case. Maybe my music is just like loud as hell for no reason. Where I guess I can talk about it's kind of difficult because I wouldn't want to bring up the same situation that we just did talk about.
Well, don't. People got millions of problems. I could pick one out and try to explain it to you, but those are the problems I'm actively trying to work on, so it wouldn't really help with me.
You know what? There is one thing I'd like to talk about, and that is my personality disorder. I feel like while I have this personality of mine, I shift. Imagine like how you can be so comfortable with everyone that you've been day ones with family, moms, you of course, and my girl. But other than my girl, we're talking about shit that means something in the future, like having a job. You have to be friendly, of course, not all the way, but corporate friendly. If you got that weird type of mindset says I'm not comfortable, you usually give off a weird personality, or you act different. So I guess that'd be one of my struggles, because I struggle with that bad.
Well, I mean, that's not unique to you. That there's a lot of people that go through that same thing. I go through that same thing.
But
it's all about those faces that we show to ourselves, the faces we show to those we love, and the faces we show to the public.
I feel like it's a pain in the ass though, because most of the time, what I want to do is I want to be able to be free and say it all to the right person. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, like the one who I care about the most. I can't have that type of friendly personality with my boys, and she knows, nigga, this is my best personality. On stream, whenever I want to be talkative and I want to go off and say some fun, cool shit, you never tend to do that. Does that make sense? It's like, all right, personality, the personality disorder, I'm trying to control and figure out how I can have one side go into another and keep it like I'm just transporting it into this type of mood. Like how I am with y'all, I can't do that on fucking stream. I'm not that talkative as Joe, like, what's happening, you dirty old bastard? It's your Unc Z. I can't talk like that, because it's like a whole huge anxiety that's pulling me back, saying no.
And that sounds more like an anxiety issue than it is a personality issue.
One thing that's weird about anxiety I've learned is anxiety comes from focusing on the future events. So
that's not always true.
What do you mean?
That's not always true. Like, yes, that is the case for a lot of anxiety-based problems, but what about whenever, I don't know, let's say
things you can't control?
Yeah,
that's basically what I'm kind of saying. It's like time-based. You can't control what's going on in the next second. Like, you could be talking to somebody and let's say it's the girl of your dreams, but you have so much anxiety, you just lose everything. You lose that bubble and you come to a halt. So that's why I'm saying, in terms of anxieties, like, it sucks that you can't bring yourself to it and you gotta watch multiple fucking YouTube videos. Some YouTube videos don't even help. It's really all just about acting at the moment, regardless of if you fail or not.
Yeah, but I mean, there are different levels to that. Like, the one that you said is one level. In my experience, that's like the easiest level. because that's something that you can rationalize.
Right.
But the anxiety that I was picturing is like my anxiety attacks. Like if I get bit by something and I don't know what the fuck it is, and then my heart starts feeling funny, I can't do anything about that. And if I don't fix it soon, I could fucking die. That's how I feel. That's the anxiety.
I've never experienced the type of anxiety like that. Shit. I mean, the only type of experience I get.
That's the anxiety that hits me.
I think the weirdest anxiety I've had was using like the bathroom urinals and having other people stand right next to me whenever I'm like at the last one in the corner. There's 5 to the fucking right, and someone's just pissing next to me. It just makes me feel like my penis is being evaluated, or someone's going to shake it for me. It's just.
Oh my god.
That is straight up real.
I mean, I get that kind of anxiety as well, but I just kind of shake it off and not worry about it.
No pun intended.
Because that's the best way for me to process that.
Right. So if we're gonna talk about a layer of anxiety, we can only talk about the most common one that at least we both know. The one of feeling like how you feel alone. You feel alone, or when something just doesn't feel right, like being around too many people. Anxiety kicks in and you don't act yourself.
The social battery.
Yeah, that's a hell of a battery. Like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but remember when I would send you video snaps and sometimes they'd be like long as fucking, the other be short as shit? That's because I'm looking at myself laugh. I'm like, why am I laughing right now? And it, like, that's in my brain midway as I'm speaking, and it just makes me stop. So how do you control?
That's a different kind of anxiety entirely.
No, because that's all social battery. Because that social battery makes you say, I don't know what I'm saying, so I should stop and let it go.
Okay, well, yeah, in that case, but it also depends on the context. Oh, shit. Like, initially, whenever you described it, I thought it was like a kind of body dysmorphia to where you see yourself and you're like, damn, I don't look good. I shouldn't do this. Fuck that. I'm gonna do something else now. That's like a body dysmorphia kind of anxiety.
Okay.
But the way you described it fits more into like what we were thinking about.
So in terms of the whole thing, let's think and not be like how our streams together would be. Let's figure out a straight topic, because it feels like whenever we talk about the word, it's like how I said earlier, I'm going left and you're right, and I'm like, wait, how do I get to where you at with right?
Then just stay on this topic and focus on the anxiety that you're talking about.
Okay, that's fair. Anxiety is
uncomfortable.
So in terms of,
I'm sorry.
No, we're just talking about like having so much anxiety. I feel like, at least in my life, is playing a part to where it stuns my growth. There's a moment in terms of jobs, in terms of people, friends, the things that really do matter in my life, I fuck it up. All because of, you don't want to do too much. You don't want to get lost in your head and doing these little loops. And I feel like the more that this anxiety is holding me in, regardless of the ways how I would try to stop it, it just eats me alive and it fucks me up more. And I think that's why it's like I can't let go of it no matter how old I get.
That's kind of how I feel in terms of decision paralysis. That's another kind of anxiety. Like you don't know which way to go that would benefit you best, basically. Am I right?
Yeah. That's where
So,
I'm.
in
No,
terms
no.
of that, I don't have the best kind of advice because I struggle with the same kind of anxiety with decision paralysis.
Mhm.
My best advice that I could give in terms of that is don't try and plan things out as thoroughly.
But really, if this is a therapeutic stream, it's not really much of an answer. We're just letting everything all out. If we're talking in terms of anxieties, the whole
Yeah,
anxiety,
that's
yeah,
the point of it.
it's like coming up with an answer to.
Well, an answer is going to be different from everybody, so
Mm.
nobody should come to a Twitch stream in order to find answers for their mental health. We're just talking about our mental health and getting advice to each other on how we think it's best to ride that wave, you know?
True.
Because I know you better than Twitch chat knows either of us.
Oh boy, do you? It is so stupid now because I have this big ass ball of anxiety where I can't say certain things or I can't dive into topics and go layer for layer like fucking onions. But as soon as I press in stream, we're fucking talking about everything. We're talking about, I don't know which one is better, a kitchen knife or a spatula in terms of battle. And that I wish I could be having with, people in the future. I feel like everyone brings something to the table, but due to that inner you, the one who's really scared, who hides with words, it doesn't execute that chance of you getting that true reward, like that true engagement with someone who can be reliable.
Yeah. In terms of that in particular,
Think of it like this.
I can really only speak on my experience with that kind of anxiety, and that being the best lesson that I learned to tell myself, and that's fuck it. Because you saw me when I was like in complete form. I didn't really talk to people. I didn't go out. I didn't do anything. But over the course of the last couple of months, I've been like, hey, I found some people. They've been talking to me. Fuck it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm going out to bars. I'm meeting new people, and I'm being like, hey, man, what's up? I'm making new friends. I met Drew, and then I met Forrest, and I met Julian, and I've met Lauren and her friends. I met fucking X, Y, and Z. And that's all because I said, fuck it. You know? I just went with the flow, and I acted as if I wasn't. I didn't really act, but I just kind of put myself in the mentality of, hey, I'm in this. I'm right here in this moment right now. Fuck everything else that's gonna happen. Whether it ends bad or it ends good, fuck it.
Yeah. I had that type of thing. It's like living in the inn, right? Whenever I was living in the inn, that was before I was moving back to Louisiana. Whenever I was moving back, because how shit was going bumpy with the whole living situation, I was thinking about, well, fuck, since time is short, I might as well. And it's weird enough, having money is so fucking good to have in your pocket. When you have money, it does make you a little bit more confident to approach certain things. Like, let's say for me, I didn't like what I was going through. I would go to fucking San Marcos just to go to HEB. I find like one person and I'd be like, damn, this person look nice, but I'd be damn to like leave this place without saying, oh shit, you got some nice shoes or something. You know what I'm saying? Although it was weird, it's like you want to say it, and here it comes that one moment, and you hesitate. And that anxiety was like fucking with me the most. So now I felt like, okay, wait, I gotta rebrand. Now I'm telling the regular old man who's getting canned beans, yo, bro, like the shirt, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to like the fucking meat aisles and be like, yo, bro, do you know which one is cool? This and this and that and the third. Because it's really just helping me form with anxiety. It's helping me be comfortable to be in my own skin. And then now whenever I see someone who's like not even worth shooting a shot, I just be like, oh shit, I see the little hair dye, like I fuck with it. My favorite color is pink too. Just don't tell your mom about it. Or, you know, it's some weird shit that'll probably get you a felony. Or I don't know.
In terms of that, that kind of anxiety is exactly what I was talking about. Because for me, particularly in that kind of situation, I've always relied on somebody to say fuck it for me and give me the cue like, fuck it, you won't. Just tap me on the shoulder and be like, fuck it, you won't. And then I in myself would say, fuck it, alright. But the first time that I changed that behavior was whenever I went to the bar with, you know, and I took her out on the
dance floor,
and slow dance, fucking hard ass EDM music.
It's just like you just like cha real smooth with her some shit. Yeah.
That was the first time that I just said fuck it by myself because nobody else there said fuck it for me.
And you know what?
So it's like giving yourself, in terms of that, it's giving yourself that kick in the ass.
But see,
that mindset of completely switching the way that you're fucking thinking and being like, all right, fuck it right now. Fuck everything else, even what's in your fucking head. Fuck it right now. Do it.
And being inside of your head does a fucking thing. But whenever you have that kind of mindset, it's like you have to do exercises mentally. Like,
no, you just have to go fucking blank.
You can't just tell that to like someone who's like a fucking normie. It's just like Rudy is on Jobless Reincarnation. Like, you needed to have someone approach you and talk to you and shit to give you that step forward. Roxy helped him take that step forward. Though it was weird. You
ain't got fucking right to say that after not finishing season 2.
I can, and I will say that this looks Jobless Reincarnation season 2 does not look. Season 2, episode 1 to 12 was how it needed to be. Will I watch the rest of Jobless Reincarnation? Who knows? But
you ain't had no fucking right. Season 3 is releasing this year, nigga.
Yeah, I get that. I'm more focused on Jujutsu Kaisen and all the fucking hype to it. I'm waiting.
You would be.
You damn right. My wallet. I'm not bullshitting. I love the first episode. Caught me off by surprise. So much shit was going off. I'm seeing characters, people with I can't say it. I can't say it. I'm thinking about you. I'm not going to say it. But it's the fact that to get to where I was to see Jujutsu Kaisen, you got to think. You had to have somebody help you to kind of keep that ball rolling. We thinking about people who right now are introverts. My girl has family members, like I think it's her cousins or stuff like that. Bro, they very, 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 very nervous outside the walls because they're homeschooled. They don't go outside. They're like teenagers now. So really that face-to-face engagement is lacking somewhere. So I got to be able to talk to them to have them like feel like they can do something with them. I got to do something to make them feel like they can be social, or they can go tell at least the mailman, yo, what's up? And I think you always gonna need somebody there.
Well, yeah, but you're acting as that kick in the ass. What I'm saying
is I am?
Yes.
I thought I wasn't.
No, you're being that kick in the ass.
Okay.
I'm saying you need to find a way to instill that kick in the ass into yourself.
Oh well, that is a current battle. That is probably like the hardest. Cause telling myself to, yeah, bro, do like how you used to do. Do like how you used to. You get to a point where it's like,
no, but that's where you fall off. That's where you lose the plot.
mm-hmm.
For me personally, whenever I want to give myself that kick in the ass, my brain goes blank and I just say, fuck it. That is the only thing in my fucking head. And I do the first thing I think of after my brain goes blank. That's what led me to drag her to the fucking dance floor and slow dance. I think that was fucking really fucking cool of me. Even though it didn't play out in the long run, that was really fucking cool of me, and I will admit that. And that's because my brain went blank. I said, fuck it, and I did the first thing I thought of after that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my kick in the ass. You need to instill that kind of kick in the ass into yourself. I don't know if your kick in the ass involves like planning and shit,
mm-hmm.
but mine is literally saying fuck all of that. Do it now, whatever the fuck it is. And then you just do it.
Damn.
That's my counteract to anxiety.
Just say fuck it and go
most
through
of the time still, I need somebody to kick me in the ass for it to activate.
Like, I'll give you a good example. Half of me doing YouTube was I had to have someone kick me in the ass. When I started playing the Classrooms, you was the person kicking me in my ass saying, hey, it's past a certain time, nigga. Are you streaming or what? And when you get on the camera, it's like a whole different situation because, excuse me, you don't have that same energy by yourself. You need someone else. Usually, sometimes that's what kind of make a cool stream a cool stream. Imagine Queso just talking and being live to no chatters.
Yeah. But at the same time,
okay,
it's still doable.
What's
up? It's still doable. Like before Queso had fucking Twitch chatters, he was still just Queso by him fucking self. He had to have that kick in the ass to say, alright, I'm gonna make some entertaining content whether anybody's here to watch it or fucking not. You feel me?
Right. And I mean, I could still be on stream regardless of anything that goes on, especially with March. I just feel like whenever that time comes, bro, you gotta get out of your shell and still be able to say, nah, it's gonna be like this regardless. Oh, I'm gonna keep this going, I keep that going. But really, let's say if you were doing video games, most video games that people play, you want to be able to talk to become something engaging. Matter of fact, I'm getting too far or getting too deep in it, but whenever you're doing this whole streaming thing, talking thing to people, let's say if you're doing this all by yourself, it's difficult. Sometimes people do need a boost. Like before you was even helping me out on these streams, which you and K do way better than I can, I was doing phone calls with my mama, just being like, hey ma, I miss you, what you up to? You saving me some gumbo or something, to like get some type of a joke and take the little piece of gravy within that conversation and apply it to a stream that I lose trying to create my character on Dark Souls. That's what I'm saying. It's like keeping that energy or that anxiety away can go so far until it's like, okay, yeah, never mind.
All you need to do is give yourself a kick in the ass in the right direction.
That's very true. We don't even know the right niche. I still don't know yet the right niche, but maybe if I am kicking my ass to a certain point, which I think we all need, maybe then I'll figure out what my niche is and truly just be myself. But I don't know. Huh?
Absolutely. Everybody needs a good kick in the ass. That's the only way to fucking grow up, be a person.
You know what used to help people get better? A good old little cyberbullying. Or a good old little bullying. Like sometimes
Oh yeah, bring bullying back. These kids these days are so fucking soft-skinned and weak.
Oh yeah.
They can't fucking take an insult online. Somebody says, I'm actually not gonna make that joke because we get banned off of Twitch. But
your mama?
yeah.
Shit like that?
Yeah, let's go with that. Your mama. If somebody makes a your mama joke and then all of a sudden they breaking down crying, going to their mama and being like, they talked about your mama.
They showed your OnlyFans. Why do you have so many viewers, Mom? That's not a hot dog.
Yeah. Because these days don't have fucking they ain't handled. They ain't ready for it.
I think what you gotta have in order to hang with the gang, you gotta have a certain flaw. You gotta be dirty somewhere. Like, think about.
I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid.
And that's what you need sometimes. You gotta be a stupid ass to hang around for certain topics. Like, let's see, what's a good ass topic that I can throw in? I had to know FL Studio to where if other people is showing me their projects, I'm like, nigga, you ain't even got this shit on stretch mode. It's only on resample. And two, you're trash. Nigga, this is a sample. Make your own melodies. I can say shit like that, but certain people can't take the heat of the kitchen. Do I need that shit? Sometimes, absolutely. Would I not mind it on my stream? Hell yeah.
Different thing, though. Now you're getting into humbling.
No. It's because sometimes when streamers are streaming and shit like that, look at what we did with Lil Bro. That should have kept him going. Because it's to like yeah, we bullshitting with you, but it's to keep you going, and that way whenever you roasting or you with other streamers doing this shit, you're seasoned. You got some type of fuel or how to get to them, like. But that flavor's gone. Name a time where we really had a stream just insulting each other and using that shit on other people in COD or anything multiplayer.
I couldn't do that in COD. I'd get banned.
No, you wouldn't.
These days, yeah, I would. I was gonna shine that light on that fucking N key.
It's crazy how we went from being therapeutic to just talking about the N-word on Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
Alright, man, this is great. But I mean, I call it a good little fetch. Me personally, I'm gonna wrap up this stream. If you don't want to keep it going, I want to just put something out, because I feel like you don't need to have a lot of shit for a good piece of a stream. We said some good gems, keep it in there. Working on. That's for the next video. That's cool. Well, I don't even gotta do an outro. Hell, we gotta do an outro for it. It's only gonna get 2 views, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mama.